Testing. One, two, three. I think we have audio. Testing. One, two, three. I think we have audio. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right. All right, just did a chat testing. What I said in there, in case you guys didn't see it, is that the chat is about 10 to 20 seconds delayed from the live time being broadcasted. Just did. All right, so I guess we're online. Okay, so it is now 10:32 p.m. PST, and welcome back again, guys, from since my last live stream from 2 days ago on November 6th with my season one overall discussion and review about Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. So to get things started, I just have a couple of things I have to say about this broadcast is that apparently I made some kind of a big mistake about this whole season in general. See, all of the 8 or 9 episodes that were released on the Disney Plus streaming platform for Wizards Beyond Waverly Place in the first season, I thought that that was it for its first season. Like most of the shows Disney Plus has been premiering lately on their platform. Because lately, if you guys think about it, in the last Star Wars shows that they had premiered on their platform, they have been only doing like maybe 8 to 10 or so episodes, and then that was it for the season. So in a way, it was kind of like mini series that the platform has been focusing on. So um it seems like finally Disney Plus has kind of stripped away from the old seasons organizing kind of like policies like up to these days. Because if you think about it, TV shows a long time ago in the past, like we're talking maybe 90s or the 1980s or before that, they at least had like 20 or 30 something episodes in one season, and then that was it. That was a lot of episodes. Um, it's like today, the show writers and the episode organizers of the series, today they start to seem kind of like, slacking or being kind of lazy in a way. Like, really, there's no more to the story for this whole season. I guess it was so short and very short thought of, and it wasn't thought of all the way to the end to make many episodes in one season before continuing on to possibly another. So part of me is like saying, well, great Disney Plus for thinking about that. Then again, it's not just Disney Plus platform that is held responsible. It's also the Disney Corporation that had decided to bring back the Wizards show in the first place for a sequel series. So basically, the big correction that I'm making on this live cast is that season one of Wizards Beyond Waverly Place is not complete. Apparently, I was I so underrated. I so underrated its season one ending because I thought season nine, I thought that that was going to be the end. But apparently, according to online, I have found a very valuable resource. I'll pull it up on my phone right now. And Scott Player Pop Cult fan, thanks to you, you've also mentioned to me the same fact is that let's see, according to deadline.com, there's a website that's called Deadline, and they are like kept up on the most updated, you know, series episodes and seasons kind of, information and news. They definitely say TV Line had reported 21 episodes in the first season. So we're expecting 21, so we're expecting 10, 21 episodes to complete season one. And I'm like, wow. I mean, wow. That is like a huge difference compared to what I had compared to what I had predicted on the first discussion broadcast. So, yeah. So, I guess in a way, maybe I didn't do as much extended research as I thought I should have done, or the possibility that Disney decided to really stick to the old ways, like way back in the time when me and Scott Applier, or Scott, I will say, back in the day when Scott and I were growing up in the 19 in the 2001s when Wizards of Waverly Place had premiered and when we were growing up into the 20 teens when its series ended in 2012, we had at least 16 to 20 something odd episodes in every season in that series. So I probably had prejudged in this time because of Disney Plus's actions in its recent months ago with all the series they tried to pledge onto their platform that only being 8 to 10 episodes and then that's it. Well, it's like Disney cannot seem to make up its mind anymore compared to what it was before. Because when me and Scott were growing up, Disney was great at its prime. But then at this point of our age, it's like bringing back some of these shows like Wizards. Um, I had prejudged that their episode 8 or 9 was going to be it for season one. But I can definitely see now I was so wrong. We have much more to look forward to in this season, and I really can't wait until they are released on the Disney Plus streaming platform. And that, my friends, is what I am definitely looking forward to. So, you know, apologies to the productions and to the producers and the writers of the Wizards Beyond Waverly Place series that's producing and airing right now. I humbly apologize to all of you. I seem to have misjudged or underestimated you. But after for so long, watching shows being released over the past several months throughout this year on Disney Plus, these shows that have been coming out were much shorter than what a series should have been. A series should be a long, great timeline from like a beginning of one's life, probably summarizing up to the end of their life, or when they decide to step down, retire, or to give in, and then have someone else take over, and then there. That's the end of the series. But I guess I can see I was wrong. Or I can see that I was corrected. I think to see of that as corrected. Because, thanks to Scott and thanks to online sources that had pointed to me that, season one is not complete. They're just releasing slowly and weekly, like any series should on live television or cable or streaming platform now. That's gonna be replacing cable in the next few years or so. An episode per week and lasting an entire year or half a year or so per season. And so, okay, I'm like, thank God, nostalgia. This is definitely coming back, and I can't feel any greater than this. So, thank you again to the producers and writers of the show. I can't be any greater to, being corrected by how many seasons or by how many episodes you're doing this season. And I definitely cannot wait until watching the rest of this season one, as well as preparing for season two, if they're planning to make one, which I'm pretty sure that they are. Online sources say that there's definitely going to be a season two of Wizards Beyond. So, nice Manhattan. So, anyways, to all of you guys who watched the last broadcast of mine that had said that season one was over and that I did an overview about it, please disregard anything that I said that I predicted at the last episode, which was episode 8 or 9, when we reveal the first antagonist or the main villain of the show. Because apparently it doesn't stop there in season one. Because I thought that that would be the end of season one, and then in season two we would get um teased, or we would finally get revelation of the villain. But definitely, like I said, I was wrong. So, uh, so please, everyone, do not go anywhere. I would love to also share with you the fact that, um, let me look at my notes first. Okay, we have definitely discussed about the correction about this series. So basically in general, season one of Wizards Beyond Waverly Place, if you're watching it on the Disney Plus streaming platform, it does not end there at the last episode that it gives you right now on this November 8th, 2024. Please look forward to more seasons throughout the year and probably into next year if they decide to keep, constantly on track or if they delay released episodes. Because there's going to be at least 21 episodes in this season. So thank you guys for listening to that. And heading on to a part two discussion about this series is I think we pretty much already covered most of what I just said before for elaborating on this season so far on Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. But I would just love to give my concluding thoughts at this point in the season is that once again, this season has gone to a great leading start to introducing us to great new characters. Their actor skills have definitely shined on the screens that we watch them upon. Um, it was lovely seeing in the pilot episode Selena Gomez's return. I don't mean release. I'm sorry, guys. Selena Gomez's return as Alex Russo was a charm to see when she walks into that door and introduces to her character's brother, Justin Russo, David Henry, um, her niece, which is Billy, the new like heroine main protagonist, like rebellious kind of character in this series, which is pretty much like the Alex Russo character. So I can't wait to see how this series progresses. And I want to also hear from you guys what your thoughts were or are on this show so far. So, without further ado, I would like to conclude this live stream broadcast with just saying there's going to be at least a couple or few more of these coming your way by the end of 2024 as we close its season 4 on my channel. Somewhere in January of 2025, there will be new content coming your way or some great content that I used to give out, you know, seasons back on my channel. I'll still have a variety of those every once in a while on my channel, as well as new content, which will be in the DJing area or, disc jockeying. And I'm so excited for that. So, again, guys, please press that like button and please comment down below in this live stream video if you guys have not been here live already to go in the chat. Please give your comments consent on what you think of this series so far and what you would like to see from my channel next. Anything helps and anything is showing love, and I appreciate you guys so much. So, I think I had pretty much covered everything. So also please keep posted on any notifications or posts that pop up on my channel in the community section or in the playlist. This will also be archived in the lives playlist in case you guys miss it. Keep also in mind in the community content that any posts that I make after this will review updates on what you can expect next to see or watch or tune in live for my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. I'll see you guys on the next one. Cash Vault out and